Lewis was gritty. How would you call it?
I would just call it a collective effort. I thought we got contributions from pretty much everybody that went in the game, and I thought gritty would be a good term. I think we were down multiple times, and I think we tied the game at one point midway through the second half, or maybe about 8 or 9 minutes left, and then we got back down 7 or 9. And I thought that was a time that we could have, felt like we had run out of gas, but the guys just dug back in and kept fighting. And it was really a collective effort tonight, and it was great to see a couple of guys kind of break through who haven't maybe played as well as they have. Are capable of in Tyler and J-Nell. I thought they were especially good, and then Matt was excellent as he usually is, and aggressive, and just really proud of the group.
I wonder if you could say another word or two about Jason Nelson's performance. Obviously, he's been quiet here for a while.
Yeah, Jason, I think, is experienced what almost every freshman in college basketball experiences. You hit a wall at some point freshman year, and we always tell our guys coming in, like, your freshman year is going to be hard. It's going to be hard. There's going to be some ups. There's going to be some downs, but you got to kind of push through that wall, and I thought he did that tonight and has done that over the last couple of weeks. Has had some really good practices lately, and he looked like a little bit of a different player out there tonight. I thought he just looked really confident and was aggressive, and we felt really good with the ball in his hands late.
17 threes. Was there an emphasis more on threes from you, or that's just how the game unfolded?
Well, I think a lot of that had to do with how St. Louis was guarding us. They were going under a lot of ball screens. They were really packed in. I think they wanted us to shoot threes, and thought early in the game we probably took too many. They were kind of what was open, but I thought early in the game we took a few too many quick ones. I thought we needed to attack the basket a little bit more, try to throw the ball in a little bit more. I thought towards the end of the first half we were able to do that, and then to start the second half, I thought we attacked the basket and threw it in a little bit more, and we got them in a little bit of foul trouble, which was big for us late to have them in the two-shot bonus late down the stretch there.
Was your night enjoyable, stressful, both? How would you describe it?
Yes. Yes. To be out there as the acting head coach was a little bit surreal. I think all the guys kind of had felt the difference in the first half, and it was certainly an adjustment for the guys. Just not looking over and seeing Coach Mooney, and I thought we were kind of getting our feet under us in that first half, and then we played a little bit more of what I thought was Richmond basketball in the second half, and we were a little bit grittier, ran our offense a little bit better, got a few stops when we really needed them, came up with some big rebounds. But for me, it was an honor to be out there as the coach, and really all the credit goes to our guys who just kept fighting throughout the game, and our staff who did so much throughout the game for us.
You were very calm in the bench area. Was that by design, or you're just going to be not a very emotional guy over there?
Well, I thought today that that's what our guys needed. I think that the emotion of this week has been a lot, and I think they needed to see somebody that was going to stay calm and be poised and be positive on the bench, because we didn't know how tonight would go. We knew there were going to be swings in the game, and as a staff, we really wanted to just stay calm and stay positive with them and try to help them push through whatever adversity we saw in the game. And I thought they stayed positive as a group, and that doesn't mean that everything was nice said in the huddles, but they were together the whole game, and hopefully us being calm on the sideline helped that.
Would you anticipate that demeanor continuing?
Well, I can't make any guarantees, especially when we head down to the Siegel Center on Friday. But that would be my hope, is to try to stay poised throughout the game, so that I can best help the team in the timeouts and try to keep a clear head.
Given how emotional this week was, what can a win like this do for you guys moving forward?
I think this kind of win just reestablishes belief. I know there's belief when Coach Mooney's on the sideline and Coach Mooney is running practice every day and things are normal. The guys have been through a lot with Coach Mooney. Coach has had tons of success, and I think that's hopefully what we take from this is the belief that we can win. I think it was. You just don't know how it's going to be without the guy who's been here for 18 years. And I think this win hopefully can just keep that belief going that we are a good team and that we have a chance to win some games down the stretch here and really be playing our best basketball going into the A-10 tournament.
Did you need basically a half to for the guys to kind of get their feet under them and realize that it's you as opposed to Coach Mooney on the sideline? Because the second half was like almost night and day offensively, with the percentages and being more aggressive to the basket.
I think there may have been a little bit of that. It was more probably how we were playing. I thought that we made some mistakes in the first half that we corrected towards the end of the first half. I thought we crashed a couple too many guys and let them get out in transition. And as much as you emphasize how good they are in transition in practice, when you see it in the game and how quickly Jimerson gets his shots off and the passes that Yuri Collins can throw, it is a bit of an adjustment. So I think we kind of adjusted to that as the game went along. And then I thought the other thing we did, I thought we took a few too many threes early in the half. I think we shot maybe 21 threes in the first half, and that's a little bit what they were giving us, but I still thought we needed to attack the basket and throw the ball in a little bit, and we did that towards the end of the first half, and then we're much more aggressive, I thought, going into the second half.
Did you like how Tyler kind of adjusted his game tonight?
Absolutely. I thought he was I don't think he started off the game very well, and we sat him down for a couple of minutes, and I thought he had a chance to regroup a little bit, and then to his credit, he came back in and was almost a new player. He came in and he was aggressive getting to the rim, and I think that's usually where it starts for him. When he can get to the rim and get fouled and he's getting rebounds, everything else comes for him. So I felt good when he started to do that, and then that's usually when his three-point shot starts to fall. So really, really proud of him for being able to start off the game, maybe not his best, and then come back and have a fantastic game. Has
it hit you yet as as an alum? You won your first game as a head coach.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that the one thing I would want to say is that the support that I've gotten personally, the support for Coach Mooney and his family, the support for our team from our fans, from alumni, from the administration, has been overwhelming. It's been overwhelming, and I thought tonight we probably don't win that game without the incredible crowd we had, and they were. There was never a doubt that they were 100% behind us and behind Coach Mooney, and that was a really, really special night. I don't know when it'll hit me, but certainly excited.
Tyler, obviously down 15, you got to get stops to get back in it. How were the Spiders able to get those stops and get back in?
Yeah, that's all we were talking about in the huddles was just keep trying to string together a few stops and just keep moving forward. Our shots were starting to fall, and we got pretty aggressive on the offensive end, so we were just preaching in the huddle, just getting stops.
What was it like playing for Pete?
A little different. Looking over at the sideline, Coach Mooney's not there, but he's a Richmond guy at heart. He knows what we look for, what we value. So principally, it wasn't too different.
Defensively early, they really beat you up inside and in transition. How were you able to stop that?
Yeah, that's how we thought they were going to beat us. If they were going to beat us, was in transition. So they got out on a couple runs, like you said, but we weathered that storm, and we kept talking about that in the huddle and just trying to keep them in the half court and make them score on our half court defense.
Was there any sort of I don't know, maybe extra gear because Chris wasn't here, the feeling that, let's win it for him or anything along those lines?
As much as we wanted to win it for him, we wanted to win it for ourselves as well. It's been an emotional week for all of us. So I just think as a group, we wanted to win this for ourselves.
Could you share your thoughts about Jason Nelson's night? Obviously, he's been quiet recently, but he wasn't quiet tonight.
Yeah, for any freshman to step up in a close game like that, in a big game, that's huge. And so I'm really proud of the kid, and he knows that. I told him that. And I'm really proud for the way he stuck with it. A lot of highs and lows as a freshman, and he went through a little low point, but I'm glad that he stuck with it and kept it together.
Thank you.
What changed for you specifically in the second half?
I just stopped looking for my shot and just let the game come to me, I would say. And then everyone kept telling me, keep shooting, so that's just what I did.
You had a couple big threes to eventually tie it up at 63. Give me, I guess, a sense of the energy level at that point. I know it was kind of up and down, but then when you hit the second three to tie it up, what was the energy level?
Yeah, we just wanted to be in striking distance at the end, and I was just doing what I could to be there, and it happened to be hitting a couple threes down that stretch. But it could have been anybody, and it could have been in any situation, but the whole point of the game plan was just to be in striking distance at the end.
This season, you guys have been like on the other end of these close games, and you were able to get one tonight. I know a lot has been talked about confidence and finishing. Was that talked about during some late timeouts when it was close and you guys were lead or they were ahead by a couple?
Yeah, absolutely. We went over that earlier in practice this week. We've had a lot of games come down to just one possession, two possessions. So that was really important here, just maybe trying to get an offensive rebound here or just an extra defensive stop or coming up with a 50-50 ball. And guys did tonight. Roach was on the floor for the last play of the game and the buzzer went off. So that's just those little plays, little hustle plays we were talking about that can string together a few wins.
I don't know if we'll talk to you before Friday, but early thoughts. Never mind,
You can ask.
Okay.
We'll also will. Yeah.
Early thoughts about the game on Friday night at VCU.
Yeah, I'm excited going there. We owe them one. They beat us pretty bad here last time, so yeah, we owe them one. I'll say that.